What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Creating Habits. My name is Jarrell, and if this is your first time tuning in, typically on this channel what we're talking about is entrepreneurship, event spaces, all things positive, motivation, business, everything, right? But if you're returning, welcome back, creator. Listen, y'all, if you're a returning creator, like, shout out to you. I want to say thank you. Because of y'all. I never really did a video about it, and I'll talk more about like my exact feelings about it. I got so much content stocked up, and I promise y'all I'm gonna have to stop doing that. But listen, thank y'all for helping Creating Habits get to become a monetized channel on YouTube. Been monetized for a while. You actually get monetized when you get 1,000 subscribers. We're just about at double that. So y'all know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Share this video out so more people can subscribe. All right. But what we're going to be talking about is this is another conversation about event spaces. And to make sure I don't get off track at all, I got me some notes. All right. So if y'all can see that in the back, open your event space in 90 days. All right. We're going to be discussing my personal favorite blueprint to get this done in 90 days. This is the blueprint that I should have used. This is the blueprint that I've given to people. And again, this is your first time tuning in. You may not know me. You may have to check out some of my older videos. But what I do want you to know is that I used to be a real estate agent. I graduated Chicago Real Estate School and went off to work for a real estate company. That company is no longer around, unfortunately, but I did work for that company for a long enough time and was a real estate professional. All right. So the very first thing, let's jump right into it because I don't want to talk too long about that. But the very first thing is, for one, we got to address it. Event spaces. Should you still get one, right? My personal opinion. I'm only going to talk about my opinion, right? So my opinion, if I'm you right now with no event space or just signing my lease, and you may be feeling like, I don't know if this is a good thing for me or not. Yes, I would be feeling great about it. If I'm just signing the lease right now when you're watching this, no matter when you're watching it, I feel like it's great. And if I'm just starting out looking, I feel like it's a great thing. All right. So yes, now here's my personal blueprint to it. All right. So here's how I should have went about it in 90 days. And here's how I've helped other people go about it in 90 days or less. Some of these people have gotten spaces in weeks, some even like 2 weeks. Like, it's been crazy. Right. So let's get this out of the way. Yes, you do need some form of cash, some form of credit, or both, one or the other, or both, to get your event space. Now, I didn't say a whole lot. I didn't say you needed a whole lot of money. I didn't say you needed a whole lot of, per se, credit, right? When I say a whole lot of credit, I didn't say you had to have a perfect score, but it would be smart. It would behoove you to be in a position to have one or the other. Okay, to be honest, that's just me. If you want to do it without getting help, if you want to do it without co-signers, if you want to do it without, where it's just yours, you got to have one or the other or both, honestly. Now, do you need a whole lot of money to start? No. My personal favorite way to start is to go find a private landlord. That's what I did. That's what I would do. I wouldn't change that at all. I will find a private landlord that is looking for people to rent out his or her commercial space, and that commercial space being vacant for at least 6 months or better. Because the longer that it's been vacant and the more flexibility you have, the shorter amount of time that it's been vacant, the less flexibility you have. All right, so that's it. I'm finding a private landlord. All right, then you're going to need a group of industry professionals. Okay, what is an industry professional? Don't crush it in the comments, y'all. But you're going to need a coach. You're going to need somebody who already has a space. If you can't piece together the information on your own, if you've been trying to piece it together on your own and it's just not clicking for you, don't believe that you can't have a location in any city, because you can. It doesn't matter what the city is. You can have a location in any place that you're in, because you got to think about it. People are always doing something event related. Something, no matter where you are, like something. Now, this works anywhere. And this is my personal favorite. This is my personal favorite way about going about it. If I'm starting over today, no event space, no commercial real estate, no nothing, I'm getting with an industry professional, but not just one, a group, right? My all-star team of industry professionals, right? That looks like a real estate agent. That looks like an event planner. And I'm gonna tell you why in a second. That looks like a coach. This is not an order. If we go in order, it's coach, real estate agent, event planner, DJ, bartender, those people that are already in the industry. And here's why. Those are going to be your team, and they're going to help you fill up your space very, very quickly. All right. The coach, I'm going to give you the reason that why you need everybody. The coach is going to help you get the space. And when I say that, I mean, they're going to walk you through the stuff that the real estate agent just can't do because of the obligations that they have. Right. They're going to walk you through the stuff that the real estate agent just can't do. They're going to help you probably source out and let you know whether or not this is a good or bad deal. And they're going to help you after you actually get the space. You want help after you get it, right? That's what they're going to help you do. They're going to help you after you actually get the space. So those are the team. Now, the reason I'm getting the mobile bartenders, the DJs, the event planners, all these people right now before I even have a space, the reason why I'm doing it, my personal favorite reason of doing that is the networking, the collaboration, I can leverage their audience, and then I can cut them in. Too many people, what I see all the time, too many people are going out for the dollar, the quick dollar. So they want to charge the mobile bartender. They want to charge the event planner. They want a piece of everything. It's greed. Why are you so greedy? You're going to get paid regardless. But this is why you, even as an entrepreneur, my personal favorite thing to this, even as an entrepreneur, still having multiple streams of income. And I'll tell you why. Event spaces got my foot in the door, and everything combined with my event spaces made me, I don't want to say the word. It's a 4-letter word. I'll just say that. And that's leading me to the 7-letter word. That's leading me to becoming a 7-letter word. So everything, all the businesses that I started alongside the event space helped me become the 4-letter word. And then all the businesses leading are going to push me into becoming a 7-letter word. All right. And that's it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing it in this order. And this, I promise you, this is not no pitch to join my coaching program and nothing like that. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. Okay. After I do that, I'm going to stop doing free things. So the problem is that a lot of people go to these free events, and this is just entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs in general. They go to these free classes and these free events, spend their time. And this isn't you, but they don't take action. Here's the explicit problem with that. There is nothing more expensive in this world than free. Let me run that back. Let's run that back. There is nothing more expensive to you in this world beyond free, because free is your time. You give your time for free. When you go and show up to these classes, these master classes and these things that don't cost something up front, and you're expecting to get all this information, and then you're upset that you don't get it. And then you wait till the end thinking that you're going to get something, knowing they're going to pitch you, and you don't buy the thing. You've just then wasted anywhere from 90 minutes, I don't know, 3 hours, like use 90 minutes to 3 hours. So 180 minutes of your life that you can never get back. And all that you will majority of the time leave with in most cases is motivation. So instead of just buying the thing at the end, because again, we're talking about me. So me, if I'm going to attend one of these free classes, I'm going to buy the thing at the end. I'm going to do the research on the person that's doing the class, and I'm going to buy the thing at the end. Or I'm going to see if that person has any other offers that I don't necessarily have to go to free class, and I just can maybe book a call with them, whatever, and I'm going to buy the thing. I'm not going to waste my time. So me starting out fresh right now, I'm not wasting my time looking at webinars and I'm not buying. I'm not wasting my time looking at free masterclasses and I'm not buying. I'm not wasting my time looking at free trainings and hoping that they're going to tell me every single thing. And there's no possible way that I'm thinking that you could tell me everything about a business in 2 hours. There's no possible way that you can break down an entire business model that's made people hundreds of dollars to millions of dollars. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry, right? How can you break down, let's just say you've only made, about 6 figures with it. How would I be able to break down a 6-figure business model, the ins and out, the marketing, which is the biggest piece, the sales, especially to someone who's never had a business, in 90 minutes? It doesn't make sense. So if you get on these calls, buy the thing. If you schedule a call with someone, read all the stuff and buy the thing. There's nothing more expensive than free, and I value my time. So I'm not doing that in this 90-day period that we're talking about right here. Computer keeps going off, but I'm not doing that unless I know I'm buying a thing. So let's say I go to one of these, I'm buying the thing. Let's say I go to my program, I'm buying my thing, right? I'm buying it because I want to get there fast. That's the thing. 90 days is very quick to get there. Some people get there faster, some people it takes longer, but I want to get there quickly without mistakes. So I'm buying the thing. Now, this is not a pitch for you to buy my program, anything like that, because A, you might already be in my program, and B, if you're not in my program, you haven't bought it for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe you haven't texted any of the numbers I have below or whatever. I don't know. But all that I know is that I'm investing in me. That's what I'm doing. This is my personal fresh, if I'm doing it all over again, 90-day journey, because I went through it. And because I've invested before, and because I had to invest in real estate school and it paid off tremendously. I invested, you got to pay for real estate school. It ain't free, right? So enough of that. So the next thing that I'm doing, the very next thing, because I've already invested, right? I'm listening to the things that the coach tells me and I'm going out and I'm executing. But don't hear listening to the coach, hear executing. I'm executing at a high level. That means I'm doing stuff. I'm doing what it's going to take for me to get my property very, very quickly every single day. I'm not making excuses about it. Because I know that this is probably going to be the easiest part, because I know that running the business is probably hard because I've never done it before, right? I'm talking from a perspective of me never having done it before, right? Even though we know I have, right? Because you can look at my 100+ videos about it. But I'm saying if I'm in a shoes where I never done it, I gotta go execute at a high level. Right? Okay, so after I'm executing, probably by the 4 to 6 week marker, hopefully I'll have found my space. Let's just say that I found my space in 4 to 6 weeks. Let's just say 6 weeks. Okay, as I'm closing into my space, what I think that's going to be the smartest thing to do is that what I would do personally, I would be at that 4th week as I'm closing into it and I went through negotiations, and let's say negotiations last about a week or two. I'm talking to all those people that are industry professionals, the coach, the event planners, the DJs, the bartenders, and I'm letting them know I'm getting a space. How can I throw something that's going to pack this place out immediately? That's what I'm doing. And they're going to tell me, because they want me to help grow their business, because they're going to get a benefit from me growing their business. So that's that, right? Now I get the keys in my hand. I don't got physical keys to show you, but I got these hands, your hand, pull your hand up. I got the keys in my hand. You got the keys, you dangling them. Get your keys. These are your event space keys. Dangle them in your ear. Hear what they'll sound like, right? So I got the keys in my hand right now. My keys don't sound like nothing. Don't worry about my keys. I got the keys in my hand. That means that now it's time to work, because I got to do construction. But, oh my God, I got the coach. I got the mentor, right? Same thing. So they finna teach me how to get my credit right. If I need to get my credit right, they finna teach me how to get my business funding. They finna teach me what I need to know. And I'm telling you this from my perspective of what I would have did differently, because I went into this with little to no money. I went into this without like guidance or instruction beyond the fact that I was a real estate agent. Did I figure it out? Yes. But were there bumps along the way? Yes. Multiple 5 figures worth of bumps that I don't want to deal with. So if I'm doing it all over again, I'm doing it this way, my way. This is my personal blueprint to being successful in 90 days or less with your event space. When I say successful, I mean opening. And then, so after I get done with all that, the next thing that I'm doing, we prepping for grand opening. And when I tell you we marketing everywhere, because I know that it's other event spaces out here. So I gotta outwork them. So I'm gonna outwork them. I'm gonna do what they not doing. I'm gonna do what they're afraid to do. Most event spaces out here, they just wanna post their flyer. I'm gonna post videos. Most event spaces out here, they don't wanna showcase their space. I'm gonna showcase mine. So I'm doing everything that people don't wanna do. Now, after I do that, grand opening is a success. So I got QR codes up and all sorts of things in the bathrooms, everywhere for people to book during the grand opening. And then I'm getting on the mic, yo, y'all. I'm getting on the mic like this. Yo, what's going on, y'all? So look, check it out. Actually, we're doing a 30% off right now for the next 5 people that book, only 5. Now listen, y'all, it's about 100 of y'all in there, and it's about 200 people that actually RSVP, but it's about 100 to 125 of y'all in here. So for the next 5 people, y'all like the space, right? And then everybody gonna say yeah. All right, so for the next 5 people, we're doing a 30% off. Next 5, only the next 5. That's it. That's what I'm doing at the grand opening. But then on the back end, I'm telling them this too. Hey, and also too, if you don't make it, don't worry about it. Make sure that you go to this page and you go to the page and you make sure that you are on, that you're able to, you put in your information so I can just shoot you an email and we may have something for you on the back end. Those are the 2 things that I'm doing. The first thing, the reason I do the first thing is because I'm creating urgency. The reason I do the second thing is because now I got your contact information. That's what I'm doing. And I'm gonna crush it. And then now I'm talking to whatever partners I had, right? So for me, it was my wife, right? And so I'm like, man, babe, we just cracked 10K. Our first, you know what I'm saying? We got the space in 6 weeks, so we cracked 10K. In a matter of, if we take the total amount of weeks, we cracked it in 12 weeks. In 4 months, we opened in six weeks. We build out was 4 weeks. So it took us an additional 6 weeks to market and do all that. And then we made $10,000 our first month having this business, like having it fully open. That's what I'm telling my partner. That's what I'm doing. If I'm in your shoes right now, that's what I'm doing. That exact step-by-step process. So look, so the ways that we can look with a realtor, of course, we got Google, we got Craigslist, we got Craigslist, we got all that, but you got to get in the car and you got to do the dirty work. You got to drive. I'm telling you, it's so many properties that's not listed. It's crazy. My property now, never listed. Never. I don't know. Never listed it. And now it's being basically trying to be sold to me. So you have to drive. You got to get out. You got to talk to people. You got to network. You got to do the stuff that makes you feel uncomfortable. That's pretty much it. That's what I'm doing all the time, right? So that's it. I ain't want to keep you. I feel like I kept you long enough. So look, check this out. If you're interested in, you've been here this long, so I might as well give you an opportunity to work with me and the other people in my mentorship group. You can text mentor to 312-469-0955. Again, that is 312-469-0955. I'm also going to put a link on here where you can go and then you can just check out everything with the program. If you don't see the link up on the video, just text the number 312-469-0955. It don't make it complicated. And then if you're looking for anything else, additional resources, free resources, whatever the case may be, definitely down below. And but that's my personal step-by-step process. Like, that's my accelerated step-by-step process in 90 days. Like, I'm doing those steps, like, because it's super simple. I'm not going out here and I'm not going to sit here and try to look for a spot for 8 months off and on, wasting my time because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't know who to talk to. I'm not doing that. I got 90 days. I don't got time to waste. I want this quickly. So that's how I'm doing it. So that's the breakdown. That's it. That's all. You're interested in mentorship, text mentor or comment mentor, but don't even comment it. Text it, because YouTube ain't Instagram. I can't just slide in your DM. So text mentor to 312-469 0955. And I'm out. Peace.